Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Good day for me. Good day for me. Uh, it finally happened. I lost another fragrance. I don't know where I put it. I looked all over for it. I never even opened this one because I have all the samples still that they gave me. So it's not like I open it and try it and everything. I looked all over for it. I've only had a few people in my house since I got it, and most of them I trust with my life. You know what I mean? Like they didn't steal it. I think I vaguely remember taking it down and putting it next. I have a nightstand by my bed, and there's a garbage can there. And putting it down on the garbage can one day, I was dusting, and I can't remember putting it back. I think I might have knocked it into the garbage can and didn't notice. Threw a couple things because I'll just throw stuff on that garbage can, not even looking right, and threw it out. But I noticed it yesterday that I looked all over, and that's the only thing I could think of. So I went and bought it again. The mall elixir. I can't not be without this, and it's a little hard to get. At least around here, I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but around here it's a little hard to get. It shouldn't be, but it's actually while I was there, two people came in looking for this and looking for Le Parfum. I guess Jean Paul Gaultier is popular, real popular with the kids again. I don't know, but must be TikTok. But anyway, yeah, I, they had two bottles left. I bought one, and the other guy bought the kid that come. I should say kid. He was 20 years old. Came in and bought the other one. They and Christine, the girl that works there, told me I was lucky. They usually get them in, and they're gone within an hour or two. I was like, oh well, some guy found mine at the dump. And I had a rugby game the other day, and I got the game ball. uh, Three tries, a drop kick. I won all of my scrum hooker. I run all of my scrums in the hooker, and dozen tackles or so. Yeah, I got the game ball. So that was fun. Anyway, let's get into the review. That was just 3 minutes of me rambling. But have you ever done that? Just lost something and you don't know what to do with it? It's like, God damn, where to go? Where to go? Where to go? But I lost it. So anyway, I wore this. The Sergio Tachini. I love Italy. I love this fragrance. This is the way I like my citrus fragrances. That Italian colonia, Italian barbershop, Italian cologne, whatever you want to call it, fragrance. That's the way I like it. I love these kind of citrus fragrances. Um, yeah, I just when I spray it on, and most Italian fragrances, this is gonna be funny. Um, I have a romanticized view of Italy and Britain, mostly from TV shows and movies and stuff from the 80s and 90s when I was a kid. Like with when I spray something like this on, my romanticized view of Italy, though I've never been there, is sitting by the oceanside Mediterranean on a beautiful summer day, the wind blowing off the ocean, you smelling the citruses and in the air and the flowers and oh yeah, just yeah. And with Britain, every time I smell like a classy leather fragrance or barbershop fragrance, I am, for whatever reason, I get that romanticized view of Britain, or a British man, all dressed, suit, nice hat. Would you like a cup of tea? Like all that stuff. So it's romanticized. I know it's not like that for the most part, but it's just. And every time I spray a fragrance like this on, that's kind of the feeling I get. Just almost like a imagination vacation in a bottle. So yeah. So this is pretty simple scent. So we'll get into it. It's not going to be a huge long review because it's pretty simple, but still nice. Um, uh, how I applied it, it's not the strongest, but it is a citrus fragrance. So I went with five in my moisturizer. One, two, three, four. One, two, shirt on. One, two, one in each shoulder, or two on each shoulder, two on each creak of the elbow. And did I say I did the neck too? I did the neck anyway, if I didn't say that yet. And we'll get into performance after talking about the smell. So what do I get? Citrus, mostly lemon at first. And quite honestly, almost a cleaner like lemon. A lot of people are going to not like that, but it's only for like 10 minutes. And then the citrus becomes mostly bergamot and a nice, slight, aquatic, salty, mineralic type of vibe to it. Citrus is still there, but the background and a nice, soft, woody, musky, floral, musky kind of moss. Very mossy, but not your. When I say moss, a lot of people think of 80s powerhouse. It's not that kind of moss. It's just a soft, like I said, musky, woody moss. Uh, that's kind of it, guys. Honestly, it's just a nice citrus, floral, citrus aquatic. It's not aquatic. It's got aquatic touches. So citrus, we'll say aquatic. Citrus aquatic, woody fragrance. It's gorgeous. Spray. Give you just not a bad little sprayer. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that is good stuff. That is good stuff. A touch of class to it. Maybe even a touch of old school, but fair. It's classic, right? It's a classic Italian cologne fragrance. Fresh citrus, watery, clean, woody, musky. Nothing super strong except the citruses either. It's not like everything sits under those citruses for pretty much the whole length of the fragrance. The citrus is always the most dominant part of it, which brings you to performance. About 4 hours. But it was cheap. It smells really, really good, and it's a citrus fragrance, so that's not too bad. Projection is pretty good for like an hour and a half, though, because, well, citrus, right? I mean, it's just bumping out there at arm's length. Then it comes in and gives you a nice bubble for another solid hour and a half or so, 2 hours. You're getting whiffs and moss. But then for the last half hour to an hour, it's kind of a light skin scent, time to reapply after that. So, compliment factor, I didn't get any, but I didn't go anywhere. So, but it'll get you compliments. It's fresh, it's citrusy. Everybody likes, especially ladies, like them citrus fragrances on men. It is what it is. And yeah. So tell me, do you think when you spray a fragrance like this, a citrus or not a citrus fragrance, an Italian colonia type fragrance, again, Italian barbershop, Italian cologne, whatever you want to call it, do you have that same romanticized view that I get? Like I've talked about it in my head. Sometimes I'm a little weird, and I really do get it. Like I said, I'll spray it, and yeah, I can see me sitting there, like I said, in southern Italy in the Mediterranean, in like a lemon grove or whatever, and flowers and the sea, and just yeah, just So I really like it, guys. It's not gonna be for everybody. If you don't like them Italian colognes and you don't like citruses, you're not gonna like it. But if you do like that stuff, give it a try. It's $20, right? Could be worse, definitely. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.